A little while ago, I made a video on CP and shared a little about my journey. It covered the earlier stages of my life. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. I thought I would talk about current day. To be honest, I had to look up the struggles because it has been my entire life. I don't think about it anymore. I learned a little bit more why I am the way I am. Now there are other people with different levels of CP, so not everyone will be like me. I know some have had to have surgery to correct muscles and limbs. I have not to do that. I have never been confined to a wheelchair or had to use any mobility aids. But there have been some aspects of cerebral palsy that have affected my life. Such things like post-impairment syndrome. Post-impairment syndrome is a common condition that occurs when you max out your body's energy repeatedly. If you have CP, you may use all your energy doing certain everyday tasks, such as climbing a small flight of stairs or sweeping the floor. While I do not suffer from this doing everyday tasks, I do push myself quite often past my usual point, and suffer off afterwards for it. It is more than just being tired. It's a pain felt in my joints. And a lot of the time, I can feel my right side, that's my affected side, kind of shut down. And it's just done. Everything would take more concentration and effort to do. People living with CP may feel isolated because of the condition. You may avoid events or outings. You may be afraid to feel ashamed or embarrassed because of physical limitations. This can lead to social isolation, anxiety, and even depression. I myself do not suffer from depression. I think I can attribute that to my social skills and confidence. Growing up, I was involved with the 4-H program. Every year, I would have to do a speech. Along with other aspects of the program, it helped me build my confidence. In high school, I was involved in the drama program. While I never had a leading role, I got up on stage and acted. I deal with a small amount of anxiety when it comes to activities that require the use of both hands. But with a great support team and the ability to add humor to almost any situation, I very rarely let my anxiety win. I have been able to do regular jobs over the years. I've done farm work, I've worked at gas stations, a hardware department, hot rod parts store, and an RV supply place. I worked all these jobs with being able to do most, if not all, the work. Again, I made this video not to get sympathy, but to educate and hopefully inspire hope for someone who may be in a similar situation. So if you have a disability like CP, don't let it stop you from living life. We all have struggles. We all fall. It's the getting up again that makes us strong.